Go. This is a Revolutionary War tune that composed by one of my real music heroes, a man that a lot of people don't know too much about, but the more I learn about this individual, the more I'm impressed. His name, William Billings. Have any of you heard that name before? Okay, that's what I'm saying. William Billings actually deserves the credit for helping people know how to sing during the Revolutionary War times. If you went to church in the times just before the Revolutionary War in the early colonial days, you would be pretty unimpressed that everybody was singing out of key, out of different pitch, different tempo, because there was no standard. It's not like when you go to church, everybody's singing with the hymn book and everybody's on. It wasn't that way. There was no real standard until William Billings came along and said, we got to start some singing schools and standardize the music here for these folks. So anyway, so that's what he's sort of known for. But he was also known for his ability to take hymns and transform them into marching songs against the British. And the reason he did this is because he himself wanted to fight himself. He was a staunch patriot, but he had some physical handicaps that limited him. He was sort of lame in his walk, poor eyesight. Physically, he was a mess. But he was a gifted songwriter, and so he used, I always like to share this with young people, you have to learn to compensate sometimes when things aren't, you can't do something, but you can do other things really well. That's what he did. He took his hymns, he changed the words, and they became marching songs against the British, and people loved them. So I'm going to take one sample of that, one of my favorites. It's called Chester. Chester probably was called Chester because it was composed in Chester, Connecticut. But nevertheless, it's a song about rallying, and that the young patriotic boys, the colonial soldiers, which are really just teenagers, were going to defeat these sophisticated British trained professional soldiers. That's really what the song is about. So I've kind of arranged it like a Renaissance jig. But anyway, I hope you enjoy. This is Chester by William Billings, 1776. Thank you. Do you like a little Renaissance flair to it? That was the rock and roll of the 1700s right there. That was it.